Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout, your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
Well, good morning, everyone. Let me try and walk right over here and see if I can't make so you can see me a little bit better. And let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see me a little bit better. I got some cocoa in my mustache from this morning here at the roastery in Buena Vista. And I was able to drive into town this morning for the hangout so that we could all meet this morning live for Tech Tip Tuesday. And I want to say, first of all, thanks to everyone that was here yesterday. We actually got snow. And when we had originally planned to, good morning. When we had planned to come out here, we really hadn't planned on, or the forecast hadn't called on that much snow. And where we were at yesterday morning, it was a little bit longer than I thought to be able to get into town to be able to come and do the hangout. So good morning to each and every one of you. I want to say good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I wanted to do a couple different things on Tech Tip Tuesday, and I also wanted to make a couple of announcements that I'm super excited about. First of all, let me say that because I see Elizabeth is here, let me say thank you to Elizabeth Summers. She actually is our renter, and we were able to do a trade. Jessica did a trade with Elizabeth not too long ago, and they traded, and we had a night at the cabin, and I contacted Elizabeth and said, hey, I wanted to do something special with the fam, and I wanted to take them up to the mountains. And so the fun part was that Elizabeth wasn't going to be using her cabin. She was going to be down in Arizona. And so she said, yeah, absolutely. You can definitely rent it from me, Bert. And I want to say thank you so much. If you guys ever come to Colorado and you want a place to rent, talk to Elizabeth and find out if you can rent that place. It's absolutely just fabulous. It's right on the right on Cottonwood Creek. It's literally walking distance to the hot springs. You're right in the heart of this valley here. It's literally just miles away from where my wife and I got married. This is that same area. And so it's just a really special place. So if you want to come to a great place, definitely come out to Colorado, talk to Elizabeth, talk to myself. The other thing I wanted to talk about is Tech Tip Tuesday. So let's jump into it. Let me say hi and good morning and welcome. Guys, good morning, Whitman and Karen, Craig. Guys, I'm going to go quick because it's chilly out here. I want to say hi to Christina and thank you so very much to Ms. Malia for yesterday hosting a hangout. And it looks like a bunch of you guys jumped in and joined in and started participating and really working together yesterday. So thank you to Malia and congratulations to everyone that participated. Good morning to Leanne and Bob. Howie, what's up, buddy? Larry, it looks like Larry Ryan's here. Josh is here today. What's up, Joshua? Shouse is always in the house, so it's good to see Chris here. I said Elizabeth was here, Debbie's here. So a couple of different things that we can talk about on Tech Tip Tuesday, and this was a great experience being able to come out to Buena Vista and stay somewhere where it was totally unplugged. And for those of us that this is your life, this is your livelihood, like myself, this is how I make my money. This is my job. So to be able to totally unplug is really nice. There was no Wi-Fi at the cabin, no phone service, no television. Really, we didn't even have radio. I think I looked for a radio and I couldn't find one. So Elizabeth, that's what you're getting for Christmas. You're getting a shortwave AM FM hand crank radio. So you have radio there at the cabin. So we went in last night. We came into town, guys, and literally watched the first half of the Bronco game. And then we went back and listened to the second half in the car on the radio. So we did get a little bit of radio signal. So what does that have to do with Tech Tip Tuesday is what are you doing in your life, in your business to unplug like that? What are you doing to take a break and to enjoy time with your family, with your friends, and really experience life? Are you taking that time to unplug and set your phone aside, set your tablets away, and put your computers away? I wasn't even sure if the MacBook was going to fire up, guys, because it's been in my briefcase for 3 days, right? Like I used it the other day to watch a little football when my wife was shopping in town. So I sat in the car and clicked onto Wi-Fi and watched some football. What are you doing? Here, we'll give you a little shot of this town. It's just so gorgeous out here, guys. Look at this. We're in Main Street. There's a little like crossroads of Main Street. So what are you doing in your business? What are you doing to switch it up, to not be so connected all the time? And even if it's 24 hours, what does that look like? What is taking 24 hours? Whew, it is cold out here, guys. It's like 20 degrees. The girls inside gave me a special towel to wipe off the tables because you can see the tables are covered in snow and stuff. And so they were like, oh, we'll give you anything if you're willing to actually go outside and do that right now. So what does that look like to unplug? And are you scheduling that in? Is that something that you've put into your schedule on a regular basis so that you can start unplugging, so that you can start enjoying life, so that you can start experiencing what it's like to unplug totally? And then the other thing I wanted to talk about on Tech Tip Tuesday, and we're going to make it a short call this morning, guys. I got a really special announcement for tomorrow, is this. Are you planning it out? You see, I didn't know until right at the end that there was going to be no Wi-Fi. And I didn't even consider that. I didn't even plan out the technical aspects of free daily coaching and going on vacation, just thinking I'm always plugged in and there would be Wi-Fi. When I found out there wasn't, I realized, okay, I would have to drive into town. And so yesterday I wasn't able to because of the snow, and I didn't plan it, and I just didn't get in time. So are you planning out so that you can actually have some tech? Are you planning out so that you're set up for success? And when you're talking about doing things on Wi-Fi, when you're talking about using your phone or your tablet, or if you're going to be traveling, are you setting that up ahead of time? And if so, you're setting yourself up for success. And that's what we're really talking about, right? Is making these preparations ahead of time so that you can set yourself up for success. I happen to be afforded an amazing opportunity that so many of you come on a regular basis, that yesterday when I wasn't able to get here, it happened. So by the time I got into town and my phone clicked back and said I had a signal, I had texts and messages to say, hey, Bert, we're back in. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, how are you setting it up, your tech? How are you setting yourself up for success as you move forward in technical aspects? And then B, how are you stepping away from the tech? How are you moving away from that so that you're not stuck, so that you're not having the challenges that you're having, because you're able to unplug, because you're able to unplug and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to unplug for a little bit. I'm going to see what's real, what's really important to me. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to jump full force into it. So guys, that's it for the Tech Tip Tuesday. I know it was a short call this morning. I'm really excited to be able to invite you guys. I'm going to send you a link to tonight. I'm actually hosting the Tuesday night hangout for My Lead System Pro. So I'll give you a link. And that's at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then the other, it's cold, guys. My hands are getting done here. The other exciting surprise is that tomorrow morning, Christmas Eve, we are having free daily coaching on Christmas and Christmas Eve. And tomorrow we have a special guest. I'm doing an interview tomorrow with someone that's never been on free daily coaching. It's not Santa Claus. It's not Mrs. Claus. It's an actual internet marketer. And this guy, it's a guy, and this guy has been absolutely pivotal in my business. He's never been on free daily coaching, and I'm excited to bring him to you. I'm not going to say his initials are, his first name starts with an R, but you can get, there's a little clue for you, a little early Christmas clue. So I want to thank you for joining me for free daily coaching here this morning. I want to thank each and every one of you, and I want to say I will see you tonight at the hangout, and then I'll see some of you tomorrow morning at freedailycoaching.com. See you then.